Hello everybody, Azazel the Basement Dweller here, and we're back. I was on vacation, I was in Puerto Rico for the week, so, that does not excuse what happened before last week in terms of my video posting, but that's my excuse for last week. But, while I was on vacation a few days ago, Annie's story mode came out, so that's what we're going to be doing today. This is new content, so I just want to get it out of the way as someone who does, you know, all the new content in Skullgirls. I figured why not. It's been a while since we've had a new story mode to dig into, so without further ado, I'm going to shut up and let the cutscenes play and all that, so enjoy. Let's turn the volume up and stuff. TV show Annie and the Stars ratings plummet. Is this the end of a magical girl dynasty? Oh, it doesn't have voice acting. Do you think the papers would stop sensationalizing a ratings slump after the Skullgirl attacked Maple Crest? News about the Skullgirl isn't going to be in the entertainment section, unless she announces she's going to star in a stage musical. Also, feedback from our focus group shows a similar drop in engagement. To put it simply, viewers feel like we've lost the magic. It's not my fault the writers are phoning it in. If I had to fight another coffee table monster, I'm going to do more than just flip a table. We can catch most of your concerns early if you were as involved in the process as you used to be. You used to be so passionate, you pushed everyone to do their best. Last I checked, my job description as a centuries-old warrior doesn't include babysitting the entire crew. I should be out there hunting the Skullgirl. After you shot this last phase too. No costume this time. What the fudge is that? You know, I'd say worse if I physically could. The prompt department. Oh my god. Cat pun detected. Comedy routines mildly amusing, engaging laugh track. Mechanical friend might be more challenging, but I'm sure you can handle it. Prompt department considers me to field test the repairs. Once you're defeated, I will pursue my true objectives. Save the villain monologues for the camera, will ya? Cool. Robo Fortune's canon. That's awesome, actually. Also, the difficulty's on Nightmare, so I might get the shit kicked out of me. Unironically. Why'd you do that? That was a little random, no cap. Oh, homegirl got combos. Boom. So remember, perseverance is about fighting mechanical monsters for the sake of the galaxy. It's doing your best at school, at work, and everywhere else. So go and show the world what you can do. I'll see you all next time in the stars. Cut! The line's real pretty. Let's get it over to editing. I like that guy. He's nice and flat. There's a real villain for me to fight, remember? I've scheduled the rest of the day around brief appointments and public appearances that'll have us traveling all around New Meridian. It should give you plenty of cover to hunt the Skullgirl. You still haven't hired a new life double yet? I would be happy if you had a candidate. Last I checked, you haven't even started looking. What a pain, but no fixing it now. Sagan, let's go. There's just one more. It's really you. That's Eileen. She's the winner of the essay contest we held last month. She's here for her grand prize, a whole day with her hero, Annie of the Stars. That's great. It's always wonderful to meet fans. I'm so glad you could be here today with us, Eileen. Can't believe I'm here on set. The pictures in the fan club halo do not do it justice. And watching you fight that metal cat that gave me goosebumps. It was so real. Our costume department show knows how to make some unique villains. Why don't you go get a photo with it? Oh my gosh, really? My friend's gonna be so jealous. No, no way, not happening. Rescheduling her is infeasible and runs the risk of generating more bad press. I can't ever tag along while I hunt the Skullgirl. The answer is no. Annie, the show? To heck with the show. Annie, until you stop the cycle, there's always gonna be more Skullgirls. But if we don't do something, the show's gonna get canceled. If you lose the show, you'll never get it back. Don't you remember what you told me back when we first met? We're here to change the world one episode at a time. We can't do that if the show is canceled. We need this. Fine, she can come along, she just better not get in my way. I'll make sure you hardly notice her. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, good luck with that. What are we gonna do with her, Sagan? I love Sagan. Who's my favorite Skullgirls character. Never been a little Innsmouth before. Is that so? I've seen it from the metro. This is my first time actually getting to visit. It's a fascinating place, if you haven't been here a million times. My parents were so excited to me when I told them I won the contest. I think they were expecting I spend most of the day at the studio, but this is so much better. That's great. One of the best little restaurants. I get to do lunch with Annie. How about you come with me so you can pick what you want? Any starfruit shrimp stir fry for you? Yeah, you know what I like. Dragon fire pork buns, extra ginger, extra chili oil. Try not to get in too much trouble. I'm gonna skim through the dialogue because, like, I don't want to talk a lot. Thought she was gonna talk my ear off. You said it. I'll try to get a lead on the Skullgirl before you get it back. Skullgirl, you've got to be kidding me. Skullgirl does guest appearances. What does it matter to you? Call it an innocent feline fascination. You know what they say about curiosity in cats, right? Perhaps, but I'm not gonna let anybody get between me and the Skullheart. Especially not with some spoiled starlet with a personal assistant. So run home, little kid. I think you hear your mother mewing. Why don't you try and make me, Furball? Dude, what? Annie's just fucking beefing. Oh god, her hitbox is oddly shaped. We know a kitten can be so ferocious, but I won't give up. I have to get the Skullheart. It's the only way I can bring them back. There's always one, isn't there, Sagan? And didn't you watch Into the Stars as a kid? A little. It was the only show Sinker ever let me watch. Don't wish people back to life on some magical MacGuffin. It never works the way you want it to. That's what kids show. Real life. A wish like that only ends one way. You become the Skullgirl and they become your undead minions. It's better for everyone if you let whoever it is rest in peace. Besides, at this point, you're in no condition to fight anyone, let alone a Skullgirl. So get out of here. Try to do something worthwhile with your 9 lives. Damn! Joke's on you, I'm down to 6 at most. Dude, Annie's an asshole! I know that was supposed to be, like, pleasant, but what the fuck? We're here to change the world one episode at a time. Can't believe I was so naive. How many decades has it been, Sagan? How many kids grew up watching my show only to end up just like her? They chased after the Skullheart despite all the risks and warnings. What a waste of time. Gua gua. I guess her puns were pretty good. Dun, 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 dun. It was so much fun watching you with the kids. So giddy for seeing how happy they were. Thank you for letting me help. It was so fun being one of the civilians in the skip. The scream was top notch. You got talent. Andy said I have talent. Alright, you two. We have some time before next Andy's appearance. How about we grab some ice cream? It was going to be Painwheel. Peacock. Is that what I think it is? Not exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, Into the Stars, ain't you? The real one. What gave it away? The dress, the hair, or Sagan? Oh yeah, it's all the genuine article. But the only the real enemy were walking around with the Florence. Oh yeah. Producer extraordinaire and the first actress to ever play Annie. Is she serious? And at first you knew that. Not a lot of people remember anymore. I did not get to spend this day with 2 Annies. Give me the grand prize for the essay contest, do you? Me and the boys must send in hundreds of letters, but I guess that means you won. That was the breaks, but from one fan to another, congrats! So how's it been? It's been amazing. I got to throw the set, and I even got... Sorry to interrupt, but we should get going. This is your day, Eileen. I don't want anyone else getting in my way while I'm looking for the skull... looking for fun things to do. I don't mind if she comes along for a little bit. Being generous with others is its own reward, right? Episode 12 from last season. Nice callback. Still, much as I wanna, I got business of my own I gotta take care of. Before I go, maybe I could get an autograph? Give me a few seconds. My hero, Peacock. Hero? When I bring down the Skullgirl, you bet I'll be a bona fide hero just like you. You're not trying to make a wish on the Skullheart, right? No way, the Skullheart and the Skullgirl ain't nothing but trouble. I'm gonna blast it into smithereens the moment I set my eyes on it. And you really think you can do that? Not to brag, but my business is fighting Skullgirls. And business is booming. I've always wanted to see how I might measure up with a bona fide hero. How about a little sparring match? If you win, maybe we can see about getting a hero on the show for our guest appearance. Hot damn, I'd fight a dozen Skullgirls for a chance to be on your show. Don't get mad and change your mind after I rough you up a little. Yeah, Peacock can hang with Annie.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's I'm getting too old for this.
Peacock, you okay? Ain't nothing I can't walk off. That's a relief. I was worried there towards the end. You two really were holding back, or holding anything back. It's hard to hold back when someone starts throwing bombs. Can you blame me? I was trying to impress you. I am impressed. You had a lot of tricks up your sleeve. It's a shame you're wasting so much of your potential. I get the slapstick is your shtick, but you're lacking basic fundamentals. If I were fighting a Skullgirl with even a modest undead horde, you'd get overwhelmed. Or if you were fighting a Skullgirl. Don't get me started. Hey, what do you know about fighting Skullgirls? You just pretend to be a hero on TV. I'll bring it down to Skullgirl. I'll be a real hero, then I'll start my own show with action and cartoons. It'll be better than your show ever was. Hey, Peacock, she didn't mean... Damn. Don't go after Eileen. There's something else you want to say, right? Something encouraging and inspiring. If Peacock is real who she puts in the effort. Nope! If she sees me as some pampered TV star, even after I beat her in a fight, then no amount of sugarcoating is going to make her take my advice to heart. Now, come on, let's get going. Annie's a fucking dick! Holy shit! The Raynor Foundation for Displaced Orphans. This has to be him. At least you didn't have to talk to Zane this time. He's always so sleazy. Just stay on script and try to muscle through. Once we're done, I can take Eileen home. Then you and Sagan can hunt down the Skullgirls to your heart's content. But does it have to be him? That's right, your main man is back. Come on, New Meridian, let me hear you howl. I'm trying to put on a good show, remember, it's all for charity. I'll be watching in the front row with Eileen. Who's this walking into my ring challenging me? If it isn't any of the stars, what are you doing out so late? Isn't it a little past your bedtime? Well, I heard the Beowulf is coming out of retirement. Didn't want to miss my chance to rumble with the legend. Sounds like we have a real match here. Any of the stars versus the one, the only Beowulf. Once I'm done here, I'm gonna go defeat the Skullgirl. That's not in the script. No, Beowulf, it's too dangerous. Too dangerous. I don't know the meaning of the word. That's 2 words. Second, looks like I'm gonna pop that ego before you'll listen. Bro, and he's drastically underestimating people.
Oh yeah! Make it flashy, guys. Action!
Damn, game be straight. My input's almost up. I was gonna say up jump like there was another direction of jump. What happened? What do you think happened? I knocked you out. The wolf pack there. Last one's filed a few minutes ago. We would have left too if Eileen and Florence weren't so worried about you. I want to make sure you didn't go to the hospital. Since we're still here, you want to explain to me why you went off script? Why would you want to hunt the Skullgirl? Skullgirl wouldn't stand a chance. All it takes is 1-3 move once, so I should be down for the count. Drop the egg veil. What's the real reason? Because I want to be a hero again. I want to be someone people look up to, like back when I beat Grendel. I don't want the last thing people remember about me how I played a villain on your show. Not your show, but, you know, an episode of the show you work on. Nothing has ever stopped you from being a hero. A real hero keeps fighting the good fight without fame and fortune. Some heroes have to keep going in spite of it. What, a TV star, some kid? It's impossible, right? It's impossible that a kid like me can know anything about anything. It's possible to know more than the adults who keep making the same mistakes. The adults keep letting the Skullgirls happen. The adults who are once kids that swore they knew my show by heart. The show where I have to prance around a sparkly magic girl from space. Despite all my efforts, hasn't stopped a single Skullgirl because in the end, kids seem to grow into stupid adults. Same stupid adults that make the same stupid mistakes over and over and over again. Is that what you're saying, Beowulf? Whoa, I think you lost me a little there. Gua gua. Fine, I'll be outside. Wait, Annie. Mr. Wolf. I'm sorry, I know you just... My father's a big fan. He says he was there when you fight selling concessions. I know what you did in the last one. Would you mind if I asked you for an autograph? You bet, kid. Anything for a fan. Make it out to Dad? Or... Bro, Eileen's gonna be double. I smell it. What took you so long? Sorry, I had to go to the restroom. Oh, nah, bro, she's double. I called it. I guess it's time we got you home. You have a good time with Andy today? Of course, Actually, no, I didn't. Started off good. I was having so much fun. I got to see the set. We had lunch. Then we went to the hospital for the kids. But I saw you cheated Peacock and Beowulf. I didn't knock sense into them. They have no business hunting the Skullgirl. You need to stop them before they got hurt. But the Annie I know that I idolized wouldn't have done it the way you did. On how would the Annie you know have done it? She would have encouraged Peacock to work hard and become a hero people can depend on. She would have talked with Beowulf and made sure he wanted to hunt the Skullgirl for the right reasons. She would have been kind and patient and understanding. Said you were cruel and blunt and bitter. You acted more like a villain than a hero. I don't have to explain myself to... It's the Skullgirl. Undead flooding the streets. You two have to stick with me. I'll protect you. We have to get to the each tower. Running towards the Skullgirl. Your parents were going to work, so can't we... She has a worm in her head. Squiggly? Leviathan? Annie, is that you? You haven't aged a day. Never thought I'd run into you two again after what happened to Squigly's mother. Let me guess, the maid caused the mess up there brought you back. She called us to the dead to rise up and keep the tower from falling. Don't know, but I'm at a question what's saving lives. Big man, you're looking a bit out of tune there, buddy. Did Skullgirl do that to you? No, it was her. Oh shit! That's awesome! She was ordered to attack the Skullgirl even though it could make the tower fall. You tried to stop her. Fighting other ASG agents isn't my usual jam, but you know how I improvise. So we got a Skullgirl saving lives and an ASG agent on a rampage. Gotta admit, it's a first for me. Priority is to stop in Pain Wheel. Think you can back me up? You're gonna have to do most of the fighting, but you can count me in. Of course, helping is the least we can do. It'd be an honor to join you in battle once more. You have to hang back away for opportunities. Don't push yourself, just do whatever you can and that'll be enough. Now let's go. Florence, what's going on? Just stay close. I promise it'll be okay. What do I find? Pain Wheel?
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's showtime! But he's mashing! Fuck you. Oh, we do no damage. God, I forgot how much I, like, hate doing the whole fucking... Oh, I thought it was level 5. See, Space Cowboy. That's one problem taken care of. Radiance and supports from Lab 8. Hopefully they can keep her calm and cut her strings. What do we do about... Why are you looking at me like that, Eileen? This is the real Annie of the Stars. You swooped in and saved the day with friendship, strategy, and swords, and... So amazing! It's like I'm living in an episode. What about me being a villain? I still don't like how you cheated Beowulf and Peacock, but I shouldn't have said the things I did. I expected you to act like you do on TV. I wanted you to save the world and make it a better place along the way. Maybe that's not realistic, but you're able to do it just now. That's because I know these two. I know I can trust them. Don't you think if you made friends with Beowulf and Peacock today, that someday they could have fought alongside you like this? I guess. I met those two 14 years ago. They were much better. Squigly's shambling or trying to get used to being dead with a parasite in her head. Big man had never faced a Skullgirl before. Some help from a soldier and an old protege of mine. We beat that Skullgirl. I think your heart's always been in the right place, Annie. When it matters most, you always pull through. Your greatest strength has never been your sword. But all that stuff doesn't really... Surrender, my baby.
Don't you dare turn your back on me! Or this empire you built on your victims' graves!
Wow, the first chunk of voice acting.
Destroy you!
looks like she's flying off towards the Grand Cathedral. Can't let her get away. We're right behind you. What about me and Florence? There's no minions around, so stay close and try to keep out of sight. This is a bit much. Don't you know there's safety in numbers? You're in luck. I just have enough body bags to accommodate you all. Annie, let me and Squiggly deal with this. You go ahead and make sure the Skullgirl doesn't get away. You think I'm gonna let you do that? Not asking your permission. Besides, I got some questions for you, Valentine. We won't let this neophyte nurse stop you. Go. All you have to do is keep her busy. Squiggly, it was good seeing you again. Of course, I only wish it'd been under better circumstances. If something happens, I want you to get out of here and find help. Be careful, Annie. Yeah, come back safe. I've dealt with the worst Skullgirls before. You can't just... Sorry, Valentine, we're your next patients. I've got this itch to drum out no-good traitors. We need immediate medical attention. Serial cranial vulnus scolopterium. I can't even find my balls! Oh, shit. That's quite... Hey, wait, this is my main team. Oh, wait, no. I have to fight the Skullgirl. Where's Double at? I'm telling you, Double's Eileen. There's been a suspicious lack of Double. Classic. You're familiar to me, yet I do not know you. I get that a lot from Skullgirls. You are known to the Skull Heart. You bear a curse that many would seek as a blessing. Your youth is eternal, your life is not. You willingly walk a path of hardship. In this, I feel we share a kinship. You embrace your curse to defeat the Skull Heart, so I have embraced the Skull Heart to destroy the Medici. I don't need the whole speech about how we're not that different. The only thing you need to know about me, I'm the one who's going to bring you down. Yeah, we've already seen that before. Ain't nothing new there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
This is the strategy, boys. Oh, man. That damage is so unscaled. And I got the taunt. I see the tattered soul behind that useful village. You are worn thin by the world and is naive to your plight. Surely you've earned the right to have your heart set. To grow, to live, to love, and die as all mortals should. All it would take is... Never gonna happen. I'll find a way to stop the cycle. And when your power finally fades, so will my curse. Alright, Sagan, ready to deal with the rope problem? We got this, buddy. Doble. Shapeshifter. Fitting for a demon to live in a heck of your own making. Foolish enough to step into my domain. You stand alone with only your little parasite to help you. Sagan and I don't need anyone. You would not have arrived so swiftly if not for the aid of your allies. An honorable officer of the law, now clinging to life in a walking brass tomb. A young girl, struck down and raised from the dead, then pushed by you to kill her own mother. I wonder how much hesitation your blade will carry if they are your opponents. Come over here and find out. What a savage. Oh shit, they changed the double palette for these characters. That wasn't the OG double palette. Oh, because it's supposed to be their OG. Okay, never mind. It's the human form. Oh yeah.
Right. Now, take 2. Mine's worth 2,000 words. It's not so bad. All in a day's work. Maybe a week for you.
All in a day's work. Is that all you got, monster? I'm barely breaking a sweat here. Your descent into Gehenna has only begun. For in this place, I am everywhere, I am everything. You have entered the maw of the beast, and this time you shall not escape. Do I have to just fight a team of 3 doubles?
This battle is all in the mind. Action!
This is a shockingly long story mode, by the way. Yo, I didn't even realize. I keep getting crossed up by that super because I didn't realize you can hear which direction it's coming from. Her hitbox is so weird. Oh my god. My shoulder's itchy. You know what? Fuck you.
It's over, monster.
She has a lot of character specifics with double. And the tricks already. There's plenty more to come. I don't care how many copies you make. Someone bringing you down for good. Put an end to this once and for all. You were not always this way. Once upon a time, you had the most pleasant smile. You found joy in nature and twinkling stars of a pristine night sky. That won't work, it never worked. Your mother only wanted to protect that smile. A wish that her daughter, a little stargazer, would never be sullied by the heartless world of adults. Even a wish for purity isn't pure. Quit it, I'm not listening. I don't care what face you wear. You strive to save the adults from their ignorance and naivety, like the unruly children they are, but the cycle of the Skullgirl continues without pause. The wish holds true. You have not been sullied by the adults of the world. Your fall was your own making. The violence and the death of this world, you do not hide from it. You've bathed in it and it has stained your soul. Jaded, cynical, you do not care about the world. All you care about, all that drives you is your desire to kill me. You have become the worst in the adults you claim to loathe. I am so disappointed to see what you've become, Annabella. Ack! That was a cheap shot. No tactics taboo. Not even your parasite can save you. Shall I give you a moment to refine? Spare me a glitting and get it over with. Beowulf. Let me see it. What are you doing? You figured you beat the Skullgirl and quickly collapsed, but she didn't come back out and made us come in. That bandwagon arrived just in time. You can't beat her. No, we won't leave you to die. You and Singon came down here to fight the Skullgirl and the monster. You did it so the rest of us wouldn't get hurt. But you don't have to fight alone. We all want to help you, Annie, because you inspire us to be better, to do better, to persevere against monsters like that. So please, you have to get out. Gwa gwa. You hear us falling. All you've assured is that you will share her demise. I won't let you hurt them. Oh no, she's hitting the Zenkai boost. The power of not a single star, but a twinkling galaxy. The power of not a single soul, but a legion who dare to dream of a better tomorrow. Who dare to strive for a world without the Skullgirl. I fight for those who cannot and inspire those who can. This is who I am. This is who I must always be. Annie of the people. I am Annie of the stars. Centuries of hopes and dreams have sharpened my blade. She's Trunks! Now the sword is the sword that will pierce the heavens and cleave your true heart. Now I get to play Sword of Hope, Annie.
Let's make it flashy.
Beat him up, guys! Let's rock!
Am I always in fucking...
Evil will never escape cosmic justice.
I assumed that they were just gonna make it so that you were always in install. Dude, does she have boss armor? Because, like, she is taking no damage.
It's over, monster.
That's the third character specific she had with double. Oh, that's it. Season finale. You've changed nothing. The cycle will continue. Should have expected a star like you to bring the house down. We better get the show on the road before it comes down on our heads. Give me a second, I can finish this. There's no time. Ah! They call it the Hyrian. Will you save them or you sacrifice your lives to end mine? Sagan, we gotta get out of here. Sagan bus. Give it all you got, buddy. Gwar gwar vroom. Oh, Eileen's dope. I like Eileen. Just got off the phone with your parents, so on the way to pick you up. You're not too mad, right? I don't want you two to get in trouble. I assured them we spent the whole Skullgirls act hunkered down here on set. I never had to lie to them about something like this before, but I promise I won't tell anyone what happened. I don't think we have to worry about that. Annie, you should be resting. That's alright, I can handle standing upright. Besides, I've got something to say. If you hadn't risked your life, I would have died back there. I'm sorry hard to put you in a position like that, but I can't say how grateful I am. You not only saved my life, but you helped me remember what and who I fight for. I'm not your run-of-the-mill TV star. You might have picked up a few hints. It's no secret the show is based on a lot of old legends and folklore. Truth is, a lot of these old stories are based on my life. I've been alive for centuries. How's no one figured it out? Well, it was a lot easier when I was just a radio star. Mechanic Beginning was ruled with an iron fist. There were so many laws restricting arts, everyone was smothered. People needed joy in their lives and a moral compass that didn't come from the Tatalian Renoir, or the conniving Medici. So I just started trying to do some good. I had to dance around every regulation and record in secret, but I got an episode of the radio show broadcast on the Canopy Radio Network. 1 became 2, 2 became 10, then 100, and Earl of the Stars was born. Only trouble, the director ordered to bring in the radio voice of Annie for the project. Imagine how surprised he was when he found me. Luckily, instead of having to reveal my secret, we worked on an agreement. I'd be a star on the show as long as I wanted, and the show would cycle crew regularly. That way no one would be able to realize the truth. On top of that, we selected a life double. Star on screen nearly represented the actress. So much is the first one. Then I became a successful producer. Once the director was ready to retire, I came back to help keep Annie's secret. We had a good run, just shame might all be over. What do you mean? Now the ratings are in the toilet. Hard to know how long it'll be before we get cancelled. About that, some news, it's been amazing press, the ratings rerun last night shot through the roof, and the buzz about the mid-season finale of Robo Fortune is staggering. We bought ourselves a bit more time. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. I promise to go to settle this rating slump. Once I'm done, and it's supposed to be more popular than ever. In that case, I think it's time I brought up another piece of business. Take a good look at Eileen. Oh my god. She's Annie. What are you talking about? Retired a few months ago. Usually it's Annie's job, but she's putting it off. I just had to use the essay contest. Job's yours if you want it, Eileen. I think you've more than proven yourself. It would be my honor. Can I make some requests? I want you to apologize to everyone from yesterday. I want you to let Peacock guest star on the show at least once. Yeah, we can make that happen. Yes. Better be what the fuck? Oh, he can talk? What you looking at? I got something in my teeth? What the fuck? He can talk? They baited me for it. He can talk. Oh, after credit scene. Honestly, every star falls eventually. I thought Eileen was double. New palette unlocked. That's fucking awesome. Alright, well that's the Annie story, man. I was not expecting this video to be half an hour long. But, yeah, that was awesome. I can't wait for the voice acting to come out for it, but that's fucking sick. I'm so happy with the new content. It looked awesome. It was cool. It was cool. If you like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This is me, Azazel the Basement Dweller, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!